So I honestly thought not getting any feedback on my job search was mainly just because I was over 50, kind of aged out. Then I stumbled on another YouTuber's page and started wondering if maybe there's more to this whole new job searching and job acquiring world out here that's going on. So if you haven't been here before, hello, thank you for joining us today. My name is Christy, and on this channel we talk about anything and everything happening in our lives over 50, the unexpected, and right now being the unemployed. So yesterday, I wasn't filming yesterday because we had a lot of construction going on outside and it was really, really noisy, and I just really couldn't find a moment where they weren't going to be pounding around and being loud. So, excuse my wet hair here. Yeah, I just decided to kind of do a little searching around and, just on YouTube. And I came across this young woman during my search. I came across her channel. Her channel is called Cat Talk, K-A-T Talk. And her title of her video that caught my attention was "Finding a Job in 2026 is Actually Impossible. I Give Up." And I so feel like giving up, honestly. So I wanted to hear what she had to say. She's very young. I'm assuming in her early to mid 20s. And I wanted to hear what she's struggling with, what's going on, because obviously there's a big age gap here. So she went through the whole thing about how she went to college. She's a college graduate. And then after she's graduated, she had a job before doing something, but it wasn't quite in her field. So she started looking for a new job, and in the field that she has been studying hard for and interested in, and has been told by everybody, I'm sure, her whole life, if you just go out and get your degree, you'll get yourself a great job. And well, she's finding out that that's not exactly true, and that's not exactly how it's working out for her. And she went on to explain her situation that, she's currently employed. She is currently living with family, and she was able to obtain this new employment because of who she knew, not because of anything she studied, not because of her college degree. And she says that this job isn't even in the field of her college degree, but she's thankful to have a job, and it was all dependent on because she knew somebody and they were able to get her the job, basically. So are we really back to it's not what you know, it's who you know? Because I thought maybe doing away with the DEI was a thing, but now I'm kind of considering, well, maybe that was a better option, because at least those people had to prove they had some skills. Because being from a small town and growing up, with the understanding that you could, do whatever you want, be whoever you want to be, go out and get a good education, get a great job, just like this girl's probably been told her whole life. So it just seems like something's broken, because she's explaining how she's been out there in the workforce as well, and she's looking for this job, and just, I feel for her, because she then started talking about her future and what was she gonna do. The job she has right now really isn't providing much of a future. The jobs that she's studied hard for and wants to do to progress her career, she can't get into. She's living with family, and this young woman just wants to know if she's ever going to be able to support herself, go out and use her degree that she's gotten. And heaven forbid, she might want to start a family, and then where's the money going to come from that later? Very discouraging, very heartbreaking. And it's kind of hit me in another way too. Maybe it's not my age. Maybe there's something going on with the system. Maybe we're totally being gaslit. Maybe there are not really jobs out there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody have any opinions on this? I'd really like to hear, because it just doesn't seem right. There's so many people that are qualified, so many people that are eager, so many people that have, the integrity to work like I do. I can't stand sitting around all day with nothing to do. Hello, YouTube. I can't just, not keep thinking about what's going to happen, where I'm going to go. And now I'm hearing, okay, there's these young people that are giving up also because they can't find anything to support them enough to even move out of their family's home. That to me just says there's a bigger problem here, and it's not age, it's not education, it's social. I would assume, I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe we're just being gaslit by the whole system, and there are no jobs. And I don't know, I think I'm going to do a little more research into this, because it just seems strange. And to have people who are qualified not being able to find work, and I'm not talking like they're just trying a couple jobs here and there like this young lady was doing, because it's hard to rewrite your resume over and over, and it's hard to put out those hundreds of resumes because you don't really want to work there, but you need an income. And then they put you through the ridicule of the whole I call it the initiation process that you have to pass before you get in the interview process, which, God, how many fake things do you have to tell people? I mean, I'm so tired of hearing it. This young lady said the same thing, and it's just like, oh, what are your best qualities? How do you get along with others? Why do you want to work here? Why do I want to work anywhere? I need money to survive in life. Do people not get that? I mean, that's the dumbest question. Why do you want to work here? If I get asked that again, I think I'm just going to be honest from now on. Be like, I don't want to work here, but I need a job and you're offering employment, so here I am. I don't think I'll get hired, but at the same time, at least I'll be honest and truthful and not be blowing smoke up someone's you-know-what to just get me in the door. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm a pretty likable person, I think, without having to lie about what I like and what I don't like and what I want to do and what I don't want to do. It's just not in me. I'm not a liar. I just can't do it. And the less filter I have as I get older, the more and more it's just coming out the way it is. And that's that. So I might not have any hope these days. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. It's not age. It's not education. So, why are we really not finding jobs? I would love to hear your comments, you guys. And if you're finding any value at all or entertainment at all in this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have anything to weigh in, because I would so love to read your comments and find, connection. And just maybe somebody just say, hey, yeah, I'm with you, or no, you're totally wrong. Whatever it is. I just want to know what other people think. And subscribe to my channel if you want to keep getting these videos. That really helps me keep the communication and the connections going. And more people that I have liking my videos, the more people get to see the videos. So it'd be really great. I appreciate all your support. Also, I do want to go back and say that, you know, if you have a story to tell, if you're struggling, if you have, you know, a chronic illness, if you're a caregiver, if things in life are just out there beating you down and you want to share your story to let others know that they're not alone, I would be more than obliged to share that story for you. I'm going to leave an email down in the description if you guys want to send that in. When I get a few, you know, get some coming in, then I'm going to start reading those on a, you know, one point here to let others know, you know, there's a lot of people out here struggling, and maybe somehow we're all going to band together and fix the situation. Who knows? Who knows? But having that support is always, you know, it's always great. Positivity and healing. Also, if you are struggling like I am and are looking for other ways to maybe supplement your income or just give you something to do besides job searching all day long, I decided to do YouTube. I never wanted to do YouTube, but here I am doing YouTube. And part of the reason I'm here is because of my coaches. And I joined SKOOL, SKOOL, Common Sense Method with Kevin. He is my coach. Him and his wife Michelle are both amazing YouTubers. They are doing a wonderful job. They have multiple channels, and now they are coaching and helping people like me and others get on YouTube and get it started. They'll help you with anything from getting started, or if you already have a channel, they'll help you keep your channel going. And they answer all kinds of questions and give all kinds of information. And everybody in the SKOOL group is just amazing, fun, loving people. You guys are great. If you guys watching this, I appreciate all your support. So yeah, so honestly, I think learning how to build, you know, something of your own could be really helpful in this world of the unexpected and probably no jobs, because all the layoffs going on. I mean, you know, how many government employees got laid off over the last year? Look at the tech. Oh my gosh. 8,000 people were laid off, yesterday from Meta, from the Facebook people. 8,000 jobs. I live fairly close to Silicon Valley, so this does affect us sometimes here in our area, especially when it comes to real estate pricing, things like that. So without the pay, we get the prices, but not quite as bad as down there. But of course, you know, what happens in that area affects us up here as well. So 8,000 more jobs lost down there. I don't know if that's just in this area, but across their boards. So it is gonna, you know, start showing up. So if you're 20 something, 30 something, 40 something, you can't get a job, well, wait till you're 50 and 60 something, because it's gonna get even harder, I think. So things have to change. But I am gonna go on today probably, because I don't really feel like job searching today. It's Friday. It's been a long week. I'm tired of being gaslit, ghosted, everything else. You know, the best ones I've been getting lately is, give us your available schedule so we can schedule you for an interview this week. And you send out your schedule and they reply back to you on, you know, on Monday, and they reply back to you on Thursday. Oh, we don't have any of those times available, because you only left them with one time available. Recruiters need to do better. That's all I have to say. Maybe they're just overworked and overwhelmed. I'll do recruiting. I don't mind. I'll talk to people all day long. Anyway, so today, yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna like do a little dive into why are people not getting hired? Why are there jobs posted and nobody's getting hired? I mean, when you see a job posted 4 hours ago and you look on LinkedIn, it says over 100 applicants already. There's a problem. There's a definite problem. So Anyway, it is Friday, so I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, a great weekend. Get out and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy your family and friends, and don't let this job searching get you down. Keep your positive attitude going. It'll carry you a long way. All right, y'all, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.